if you're starting college soon, do not, and I repeat, do not make the same mistakes I did. Had I known these things before college, I wasted a lot of money. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I had a lot of stress. Listen, had I followed these things I'm about to tell you, I probably wouldn't have been so stressed. I probably wouldn't have had so many sleepless nights. And I probably wouldn't have wasted so much money. But in this video, I'm about to give you 30 lessons on what you should do and what you should know before starting college. So sit back, grab your snacks, and let's get straight into the video. And let me not forget my intro. YouTube! What's going on, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your girl, janiiiyaniicole, and I'm back with another video because I'm doing a sit-down video with y'all today. Now, before we get into the video, if y'all could go ahead and hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so y'all can see more of my videos because I'm back to posting normal how I used to, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If y'all can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If y'all can leave a comment down below what y'all want to see, if it's more college content, because I am a senior at Kennesaw State University now, and I'm a senior at Kennesaw State University. Don't mind my dog, y'all. If y'all hear her running around or whatever, or sniffing or whimpering, don't mind her. But I am a senior, so I can tell you the ins and outs. Now, every school is different, so yeah. But I'm about to give you the ins and outs about college if you're going to your freshman year. So let's get into it. Again, let's make sure we like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so every time I post, let's get straight into it. Okay. Now, on these things, I have my phone popped up too, so if y'all keep seeing me look up and down, y'all, that's what I'm doing, y'all. Not gonna lie, I don't have them off the top of my head. I wrote them down, but yeah. So let's get straight into it. Yeah. Now, this one depends on your professor. This one is depend on your professor. In high school, your teachers will keep telling you like, oh, make sure you turn this assignment, make sure you turn in this assignment. Most times, your professor is not gonna tell you, hey, you got this assignment due, you got this assignment due. It's up to you to keep up with your work, because again, you're an adult now. You're not at home with your mom and your dad, depending on what college you go to. But most of the time, we aren't living with our parents, so you're not gonna have anybody telling you, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. No, you have to keep up with your own assignments. Don't expect nobody to tell you, oh, this is what you should do for like your assignment. No, you got to keep up with it, and it's your what am I trying to say? It's your responsibility to make sure you know what's going on with your assignment. Like, I kid you not, that's like one of the most important things I could ever tell you, and that's why it's number one. Number two, bro, and I can't stress this enough, bro, and I know a lot of people don't do this, and they just like they just kind of put it to the side. Read your syllabus, bro. Read that syllabus. That syllabus is gonna tell you a lot about your professor, about that class. Read that syllabus. Now, sometimes the syllabus could be old, y'all. It just depends on the professor, but from the classes that I've had, all my syllabus have been according to the class, unless they like change the assignment or whatever. That might happen sometimes too. But bro, read your syllabus, twin. I'm telling you, I'm putting you down. Read that syllabus. If you don't read none of that, read that syllabus, twin. That syllabus is gonna tell you your professor name, cause we're like numbers in those classes, especially a lecture. You're like a number. Like, they don't really know your name. Like, you a lecturer. It's different from high school where you gotta know your name. No, the professors don't gotta know your name. Okay, they getting paid the same way you pay for your tuition. Yeah, they don't gotta know your name, twin. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. So make sure you read that syllabus, bro. It's gonna answer everything about that class. So what that means is percentages for quizzes, percentages for homework, percentages for midterms, finals, whatever the case may be. Extra credit, when they give extra credit. A lot of times that's on the syllabus. Read your syllabus, dog. If I can't tell you nothing else, read that syllabus. Please read your syllabus. Please read that syllabus. Number 3, bro. Go to office hours, bro. Go to office hours. I cannot stress this enough. I didn't start going to office hours till last year for real, and I should have went to my other office hours when I first started college. You feel me? Now, when I think of office hours, I think like you just going to meet with your professor. No, a lot of times your professor will help you, and they'll help you understand your work in office hours, because it's kind of like tutoring a little bit. So go to those office hours, talk to your professor, and get an understanding of your work. You're not supposed to, don't try to be in this alone, y'all. Even if like your classmates say they understand something, but you may not understand. You know what I'm saying? You may not understand how they telling you. You may really understand how the professor tell you. So go to those office hours. Any questions that you have, you can ask your professors one-on-one. You feel me? So go to your office hours, get your questions answered. And if you got work that you need help with too, go to those office hours so they can help you out, twin. I'm telling you, I'm putting y'all down, bro. I'm putting y'all down and helping y'all understand you need to go to office hours. You need to do all these things I'm telling you, bro. I kid you not, you need to, bro. You need to. Number 4, start your assignments early, dog. Start them early. Start them early. If you get an assignment on Monday, bro, try to knock that out that Monday. If they give you a week, bro, knock that out the first 2 or 3 days, twins. So you don't have to worry about it later. Because you gotta think, you in college, bro. Most of the times you may start off with, depending on your college and depending on your major. I know my freshman year, my first semester, I had 6 classes. So I'm trying to knock out all this work at one time, and you're gonna drain, like, you're gonna tire yourself out trying to knock everything out last minute. Instead, go ahead and start knocking out work one by one. You feel me? So if your first class, let's say you have 6 classes, right? If you take that Monday, go ahead and knock out your first class work. Cool. Tuesday, knock out your second class work. Feel me? So go ahead and knock it out. Make yourself a schedule for real with your work. Like, I kid y'all not, like, if y'all like space out y'all work a little bit, but go ahead and knock out your assignments early, you won't be so stressed. Like, I kid y'all not, like, I used to be stressed out when it came to assignments, because I would try to wait to the last minute, but then I got like 30 assignments due at the exact same time, and I waited, and it was always due at Sunday at 11:59. If you know about 11:59, you know, but it was always due about 11:59 on a Sunday, and I had 30 assignments that I got turned in by Sunday at 11:59. Do y'all know how much? And I'm starting at 6 p.m. Do them assignments early, twin, no cap. Now, depending on the class, this next one, it really depends on the class, and it definitely depends on the professor. Missing one class can put you behind quickly, bro. Okay, so I had last year, 2024 actually, 2024, I had a calculus 1 and calculus 2 class, but they were combined together. I missed a week because I had COVID. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I missed a week because I had COVID. So imagine missing a day, and you in one of these classes is like heavy information, like you have to be in class to get there. Bruh, that puts you behind so bad, bro. Like, listen, bro, try to go to all your classes. Now, depending on the class, like some classes you don't gotta go to all of them, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not here to tell y'all to not go to class. I'm here to tell y'all, go to your classes, bro. Go to your classes. This ain't like high school. Go to your classes, twin. Go to the class, because you could be thinking, oh, I'm smooth, you feel me? But in reality, you not smooth, because you missed class, and now you trying to do catch up. But it's hard to do catch up in college, because again, you are a number when it comes to being in these classes. Your professor is like, oh, I'm getting paid, so what's whatever. I got 90 other kids, you feel me? Or 90 other students, you feel me? And you're an adult, so bro, like, again, and if you miss a day, a class, bro, get in contact with your professor and try to go to office hours. Like, those two go hand in hand, you feel me? So yeah, try to go to your classes, but I'm not gonna lie. This one I feel like nobody really talks about, and I'm here to say it. Scholarships do not end after your freshman year. Please keep applying to scholarships after your freshman year. Apply every semester, bro. You never know what scholarships they have for you out there if you don't apply. For example, I go to Kennesaw State, like y'all already know. Go to Kennesaw State, and I'm an education major, and for our last semester we have something called year-long clinicals, or YCE as we call it. And we have a YCE scholarship, and for the people who are watching this and you go to Kennesaw and you're an education major, when you get to your senior year, there's something called a YCE scholarship. And yeah, so wait, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be like, oh, my freshman year has ended, I'm not finna apply for no scholarship. No, twin, apply for the scholarships. I kid y'all not, they gonna help. College is expensive. Kennesaw is $3,000, $4,000 a semester. It's expensive, especially when you're trying to do financial aid and stuff. Try to get as many scholarships as you can. Like right now, I'm applying for scholarships because it's my last year. I'm taking out financial aid, but I would, you know what I'm saying, still gotta pay rent and everything. So listen, try to apply for as many scholarships as you can. They don't end after your freshman year, so try to apply for as many scholarships. No cap. Now, this one is a hit or miss, y'all, depending on the professor. Some professors look at you as a number, like I said before. Others look at you as your human beings. Try to build a relationship with your professors, and that means by going to office hours. When you go to office hours, that make them realize, oh, you do care about my class. You do care about what's going on with your grades and everything. Build that relationship. Talk to your professors. Go to those office hours. Again, I'm going to keep reiterating that. Please go to your office hours, twin. Go to your office hours. You never know what you're gonna get out of there if you don't go. Closed mouths don't get fed. Feel me? So you don't go to office hours, you're gonna be struggling. Unless you just you know everything in college. But hey, I think you should go to office hours because you're gonna be struggling if you don't. No cap. Or you go to the tutoring center. But your professor has a certain way about everything. So go by your professor, twin. Simple as that. Now, the next one is join clubs. I talked about this on my TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, that'll be down in the description box down below. But join clubs, bro. Join organizations. I am in 3 organizations at Kennesaw State University. 2 of them is for education. First one is Black Teachers Matters. I'm president, and then Collegiate Middle Level Association. I'm also president of that. And then I'm a Spring 23 initiate of the Alpha Theta Mu chapter of Alpha Phi Omega National Service Fraternity. And so join organizations and go to the involvement fair. Kennesaw State is the involvement fair. I'm not sure about every other school, but when they have those, go to those, bro. You're gonna find so many organizations that you might like. You feel me? And I'm gonna join some more organizations this semester as well because, hey, it's my last year. I gotta make it count because I'll stay in the house all I want, but I need to go outside. So yeah. Yep. Number 10, internships matter just as much as your GPA. Your GPA is very important, y'all. Your GPA starts your freshman year. Don't let nobody tell you it starts your sophomore year. It starts your freshman year. It definitely does. Your GPA from high school does not matter when you get to college. I'm sorry. You're starting over at 0. You don't have a GPA. I don't have a GPA. That high school GPA does not matter. Yes, it helps you get into college, but once you're in here, that don't matter. That is out the window, twin. I kid you not. If I can tell y'all nothing else, and there's a lot of stuff I can tell y'all, that GPA from high school do not matter when you get to college. It can help you get into stuff like Greek and stuff, but not even Greek because that's your college GPA. But that don't really matter. The GPA for what I'm trying to say, your GPA for high school don't matter when you get to college. It don't. That is out the window. That is a high school thing. When you get to college, you now have a new GPA, and that GPA matters. But your internships, this is what we're talking about. Your internships. So for example, YCE, or when I go to my placements, field experience is what we call it. When I go to my field experience for Bagwell, that's my internship. Feel me? So I feel like they're very important. You need to go try to apply to internships because a lot of times they pay you. Sometimes they pay you to do an internship. So yeah, not your college, the actual internship. So go to the internships and learn more about your major through the internships. Number 12, credit cards are not free money. It is not free money, y'all. Y'all will listen. You in college, right? And you want to go to all this stuff, and you gotta pay money for it. You swiping your credit card. You just keep swiping your credit card, and I had to learn the hard way because I messed up both of my credit cards. You swiping that credit card, you just buying stuff. Oh, I got my credit card. I'll pay back later. You might forget to pay that credit card back later, and they gonna come get you. They come find you, and they gonna call your phone every single day because you done messed up that credit card. Listen, somebody who has done 2 of them at the same time. Do you hear me? I'm like, oh, I want some shoes. Mess, credit card, and I'm not even paying it back because I'm like, oh, I got rent. I gotta pay rent first. No, listen. This is what you do. Every month you put $25 on that credit card. You get, if you got your car, use your credit card, get the gas, put that money back in there. You want to build a cycle or a relationship with your credit card. You don't want to maximize your credit card. Okay, you wanna, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you know what I'm trying to say, put it in the comment section. But like, actually, like, build a rapport for yourself. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you do not want to maximize out your credit card. That is not free money. You're gonna have to pay that money back. Don't max out your credit card, twin. Do not do that. Now, back to this meal prep. Well, I didn't even say nothing about meal prep. I said meal swipes. Meal prepping, all right? And this, I think this is really more for students that's not in dorms. I think this is more for students in like apartments. So, for an example, for Kennesaw State University, we don't have to live in dorms our freshman year. We can go get an apartment, a student apartment. We can go do out of like the student housing, because I could have done that. I just stayed in student housing, like the Indian them in West 22 and Copper. But I could have got a regular apartment and not did any of that. But meal prepping, go to Aldi's, go to Kroger, Publix, Walmart, whichever one is your choice. I shop at Walmart, Kroger, and Publix, and go get you meal prep for a week. It will save you so much money, y'all. Oh my god, it will save you so much money, because eating out adds up, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize how much you in high school, that don't really matter because you're like, oh, my mom go. No, meal prep is gonna save you money. Do that instead. Get your little containers. They have them at Walmart for like $4 or $5. It's for like 5 of them, and you meal prep for the week. And then when Sunday comes back around, you meal prep again, and that's for your week. Because again, you want to be budgeting and you want to be saving money. You don't want to be just spending money, because you're gonna need some of that money. Feel me? You might need it for something else. So try to meal prep. That is easier on your pockets than keep eating out. And we all gonna learn that the hard way, y'all. Cause I had to learn that the hard way. Cause I would eat out every day if I could. Cause it's easier, cause I don't gotta fist food. But no, for real though, like, you need to meal prep so you can save money. That is the most important thing here, saving money. Saving money. Okay? It's gonna save you hundreds of dollars, even thousands. Save you money, meal prep. Got it? Let's do it. Okay, this is another thing, and I feel like this is more for like engineering majors, nursing majors, biology. It really could be any major, because I'll do this. Stop pulling all-nighters, y'all. I understand y'all like, oh, got an exam tomorrow. Don't cram the information, because you trying to cram all in one night. I'm telling y'all that right now, that is gonna wreck your brain. It's gonna wreck your brain. Sleep helps your grades more than all-night study sessions. If you're pulling all-nighters, you're cramming all that information into one. Instead, you need to have a good night's rest so you can retain the information more. So that means you may go study for 4 hours or an hour or 2, whatever you need to do for yourself. Everybody is different, okay? Everybody is different. So don't try to cram all the information in at one time. Study multiple days out the week so you can have it, instead of trying to cram all that in at once. I've tried that before, and I think I failed my exam doing that, because I really ain't retained nothing. I was trying to memorize everything, but I didn't retain anything, and I needed that information for what I was learning next. You feel me? So try not to cram everything at once. Literally study for days. Like, take an hour a day and study. If you do 7 days and you studied at 7 hours, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, do not cram that all in one night. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. None of that. Number 15. Everyone looks confident, but really, y'all, everybody just trying to figure out what's next for them. Everybody just trying to figure things out, y'all. Listen, you don't got to be perfect when you come to college. We when you come to college, you're more than likely 18 years old, 17 maybe, 19 maybe. You have just left your parents' house. You don't have everything figured out. Nobody's expecting you to have everything figured out. Don't think you have to have everything figured out, because that is not the case. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, listen, don't try to, you can be yourself, but don't try to over be yourself. And what I mean by that is, don't try to make yourself be something you're not. Try to impress people. Don't do that. Be yourself. Be yourself. If I can't say nothing else to y'all, be yourself. Be yourself, bro. Like, that is not cute, trying to be something else that you're not. It's not. So yeah, you can come in college confident, you can do all of that, but be yourself when you come to college. If you know you don't like to party, then you don't like to party. I don't like to party. I went to 2 college parties. This gonna be my 6th year in college. Don't try to go in there trying to impress people, y'all. You don't gotta do that. I promise you don't gotta do that. You can literally just you can literally just be yourself, bro. Like, you don't have to impress people at college. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Exactly. Be yourself. Number 16, it is okay to change your major. Now, it is okay to change your major, but do not wait too late to change your major. So what I mean by that, so when I came to college, I was elementary education. I thought I was going to teach every subject when it came to math, reading, social studies. I thought I was going to teach every subject. So I got into my program, which is Bagwell, and they said I had to read the kids. I was in the 1st grade classroom, y'all. I didn't like it. So you know what I did? I went ahead and changed my major. Now that puts me back 2 years, which is why I'm going into my 6th year of college. So what that means is, y'all, listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, listen, it is okay to change your major, just don't wait too late. Like, try to change it as soon as, like, you know, like, you don't want to do that major, and figure out what major you want to do. Like, try to figure that out. I promise you, if you try to figure that out, that's going to help you a lot. So yeah, if you don't like a major, it's okay to change it. Just, you can change it as many times as you want, but you don't want to be in college forever, if that makes sense. So yeah, so try to figure out what major you really want to be. If that major doesn't work out and you find something else you're interested in, hey, go for it. Just don't wait too late to change it. Number 18, make friends outside of your major. You don't have to have friends all in your major. Now, I will say most of my friends are in my major, but that's because we have classes together. Now, I have friends that was in nursing. I have friends that was, like I said, science. I have friends, business, different things like that. So I will say that you don't have to be friends with everybody that's in your major. Like, a lot of times you're gonna meet people your freshman year and y'all are not gonna have the same major. Y'all are gonna be in 2 different places, and y'all might even change y'all majors and y'all still gonna have different majors. So your friends do not have to be people in the same major or cohort as you. No, like, you can have friends outside of that. Make different friends, y'all, because something that they might bring to you might really interest you. So you feel me? So do different major friends. Number 19, and this is something that I feel like it's hard for a lot of us to do, is to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no, because you are going to wear yourself out. You are going to wear yourself out. You are going to wear yourself out. If you know that you're not up for something, say no. Say no to it. Don't go do it. If you know you don't feel like going to no party, you know you don't feel like going to no event, you're like, I really not in. Say no. Say no. If your job, now keep your job, but if your job is telling you, oh, I need you to do this, but you know you gotta study for the exam, no, because I gotta study for my exam. You gotta put you first, boo-boo. Put you first. Put you first. Put you first, boo-boo. Put you first. And this is where my next point comes in at. Number 20, your mental health comes first. Let me tell you, I will take a mental health day quick in college. The reason being is because we see a lot of times where college students get so drained out, even in high school, but right now we're talking about college. College students get so drained out because you're trying to keep up with everything and everyone, and it's like you gotta put your mental health first before these classes. You gotta put it first before these professors. You gotta put it first before your friend. You gotta put you first, boo boo. Put you first before. And people gonna talk. People gonna say, well, so as long as your mental good, boo, that's all that matter. If your mental not good, then you not good. You can't go and support everybody else. No. Put your mental first. If you feel like college running you, bro, take you a little break. And it's okay to take a break. Even if that means taking a semester off, taking a year, it's okay. Because guess what? You gotta put you first, boo. Now, this is the next one, and I talked about it a little bit earlier. Number 21, don't skip class because attendance often affects your grade. Now, attendance can affect your grade, y'all. Some classes, attendance is mandatory. Like, you gotta go to that class. If you don't go, they're gonna drop your participation grade, and they give you a 0 for the day. I had a professor like that. They literally, if you didn't go to class, you got a 0 for the day. And you gonna have professors like that. You may not have professors like that, but you may have professors like that, and you need to go to those classes. Either that or drop the class. I don't recommend keep dropping classes, but you gotta do what's best for you. Now, listen, but don't try to skip don't skip classes too much, because that can affect your attendance, like your grade. Like, your attendance can affect your grade, but just depending on the class, y'all. It's not every class. Some classes, they don't care if you come to class or not. But hey, like, and if y'all keep seeing me do this, it's me telling my dog to sit down. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Look. She playing with me. Lay down. But anyways, yeah, your attendance can affect your grades, so try not to skip classes. Number 23, keep your resume updated. You should always keep your resume updated because you never know what opportunities God got for you. And yeah, that's as simple as that. Keep your resume updated. That means when you do service hours, keep up with your service hours. Keep up with any job that you had. Keep up with any organizations you're a part of, because those all matter. So yeah, and GPA as well. So yeah, and certificates and all that. If you know how to do a resume, then you know about it. But yeah, make sure you're keeping up with that and everything. And this next point, like I said earlier, make sure you ask questions. This is number 24. Make sure you ask questions. Closed mouths do not get fed. If you don't know something, ask. It's simple as that. Don't come in there trying to be shy, trying to be like, well, I didn't want to bother. No, bother them. That's what they're getting paid for. Or you can ask your questions. Ask your questions. Even if you think it's a crazy question and you think you need to pull the professor aside, that's fine. Pull them aside. Ask them a question. Ask them a question. Ask them a question. Please don't go by every day thinking you can ask a professor a question. One question. I don't care what they say. Ask them the questions. You paying for school. Ask them. This ain't like high school. You actually paying out of, like, paying for school. Ask them the questions that you need to succeed. Simple as that, y'all. Yeah. Okay, y'all, all the little facts. That's why I ain't really sound y'all. So y'all can tell that I'm serious. But yeah, that's y'all asking no questions, bro. Like, for real. Like, they getting paid and you paying for your schooling. You better get all your information that you can, twin. Number 25. And I wish I would have done this earlier when I got to college. And really when I was in high school. But it's different when you're high school versus college. Find a study routine that works for you. A study routine that might work for somebody else may not work for you. Mine is literally going over the stuff that I went on in class and then testing myself. And I think that's really the teacher in me, but that's how I learn stuff. Or color coordinated stuff. That's how I learn stuff. So you just need to find a study routine that works for you. And somebody else's study routine is not going to work for you. You have to find your own. And you can try different methods. But you definitely have to find your own. Okay. Number 26. Save your notes. Your notes could be used for another class. So what I mean by that is I went from calculus 1 to calculus 2. They was in the same class. Calculus 1 and calculus 2 combined, and then I went to geometry and algebra, and a lot of that stuff that I learned in calculus 1 and calculus 2 was in the geometry and algebra class. So it worked out in my benefit that I still had my notes from those classes, because a lot of times my professor asked me questions from those two classes, and I was able to recall back from what I learned in my calculus 1 and calculus 2 class. And even like history and stuff for reading, like just make sure that you keeping up with your notes. And sometimes you may not need them, but for my major in general, I did need my notes, and I would go back and look at them. Number 27, college goes by faster than you think. It does, y'all. I kid y'all not, like when I changed my major, it was 2023. Can y'all believe it's 2026? And I'm about to graduate next year. Like I can say I'm like my OWL degree, or my degree works says senior on it, and I'm about to graduate. Like I can actually say I graduate in May. Like, do y'all know how crazy that sounds? That sounds actually really crazy. I can say I graduate literally in 9 months. That is crazy. That is crazy to me. Maybe 10, but like less than a year I graduate. Like that is so crazy to me. But college go by fast, so try to find something that you love in college and stick to that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta change up your routine. Feel me? Join different things, make friends. It's gonna go by fast, faster than you know it. You may think it's gonna go by slow, it's gonna go by faster than you know it. You're gonna remember your parents dropping you off, then it's like, dang, now I got a cap and gown and I'm about to graduate. So it's gonna go by faster than you think, but enjoy it while you can. Number 28. Alright, one bad semester does not define you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story right now. That semester I said that, and this is me being very vulnerable and me being very transparent. That semester I said that I didn't want to do elementary education no more, and I went to my mama and I was crying. Y'all, I failed all them classes. For every single last one of them. I was depressed, y'all. I was real depressed. When I say I failed every single last one of those classes, I failed every single last one of those that semester. That next semester I came back and I grinded out harder than I had ever done, because I had a little mental break from when we had winter break and everything. But I realized that now I'm in something that I want to do, and I don't have to feel how I did this past semester, and now I can go harder than ever before, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, so one bad semester doesn't define you. That semester ate me up for the longest, and I had to realize that one semester did not define me. I'm still in college. And I'm doing great now. So it's like that one semester is not gonna define you. You're doing great. You're going to do great. Yeah. Number 29. It's okay to not have your life figured out. You're just now becoming an adult. You're not gonna have your life figured out. Even if you think you got your life figured out, you're gonna find out sooner or later that you don't have it figured out all the way, and that's okay. You don't have to. Nobody expects you to. Why? Because you just came from high school and you are still kind of like a kid, basically. Like you're 18. You still have the teen on it. None of us have our life figured out. I don't even have my life figured out yet, and I'm 23. So you're not gonna have your life figured out, and that's okay. And if you got your life figured out at 18, hey, shout out to you. But a lot of times we don't have our life figured out, and that's okay, and nobody expects us to. Why? Because we are basically kids still. I'm a young adult, but I'm just a girl. So yeah, it's okay not to have your life figured out. Nobody expects you to. And if they do, something wrong with them. No cap. Alright, y'all. So apparently my camera died or whatever. But number 30, enjoy the experience, twin. Enjoy the experience. You're not gonna get this time back, so enjoy the experience while you can. Undergraduate is way different than your master's, your doctorate. So go ahead and enjoy that experience, y'all. Like, you're not gonna get that time back. And yeah, like, don't sit around wishing that your 4 years gonna come, like graduation gonna come. No, enjoy the experience, because once that time gone, you can't get that back. You feel me? So yeah. But alright, y'all, this is the end of the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so y'all see every time I post. Y'all, if y'all want more content like this, let me know down in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace.